Hello friends, and welcome to Chasing English. Every day, more and more people come here because they want one special thing: to feel free and happy when speaking English. Maybe you have studied grammar rules, maybe you memorized many words, maybe you watched English movies. But when it's time to speak, your mouth feels quiet and your mind feels empty. Does that sound like you? Don't worry, you are not alone. Here at Chasing English, we believe English is not only something you study, English can be something you live. Just like eating, walking, or smiling, English can become part of your daily life. When you live with English, step by step, your speaking becomes easy, natural, and confident. Imagine this: every morning you open your eyes and say, "Good morning. Today I will speak English." Even if it's a short, simple sentence, it is powerful. Why? Because your brain begins to understand, yes, English is part of my life now. In this story, we will follow a friendly main character. Let's call her Anna. Anna is just like many of us. She has tried to learn English for a long time. She knows some words, she can read a little. But when she wants to speak, her heart beats fast, and her mind forgets everything. Anna feels sad sometimes. She thinks, maybe English is only for very smart people. Maybe English is only for people who live in America or England. But guess what? That is not true. Anna can learn English. You can learn English. Anyone can do it if we make English part of daily life. And that's where Anna's journey begins. With the help of Chasing English, Anna will try new little habits every day. These habits are small, simple, and friendly, but they are also strong. They can change your English. They can change your English too. So let's walk with Anna on her journey. Let's see how her life slowly changes when she lives with English every day. Are you ready? Then stay with us here on Chasing English and practice reading out loud with this story. Every time you read, you grow. Every time you listen, you learn. And every time you speak, you shine a little brighter. This is the beginning of Anna's story, how she made English part of her life. Anna woke up one morning feeling the same as always, tired, a little lazy, and thinking in her own language. But then she remembered something from Chasing English: start your day in English. So, before touching her phone, Anna whispered softly, "Good morning, I feel sleepy, but today I will try to speak English." Her voice was small, but her heart felt proud. She smiled because she knew this was the first step. At first, it felt funny, she thought. Why am I talking to myself? But then she remembered, babies also learn like this. They listen and repeat small words every day. Slowly, their brain grows. And Anna said to herself, I will grow like a baby too. Step by step, she tried again. Today isn't a day. I want to learn something new. I will not give up. The sentences were simple, but they felt powerful. That day, while brushing her teeth, Anna thought in English. I am brushing my teeth. The water is cold. While making breakfast, she said, I am cooking eggs. I am hungry. This smells good. Her words were not perfect. Sometimes she stopped and forgot. But she didn't care. She just kept going. Later, when Anna had to walk to the bus stop, she decided to keep English in her ears. She put on her headphones and played a short English story from Chasing English. The sound of English filled her walk. People around her spoke in her native language. Cars made noise. Dogs barked, but in her ears, it was all English. At first, she didn't understand everything. But she felt calm because she knew, even if she didn't understand, her brain was learning. She was training her ears. When Anna arrived at work, she felt a little different. She felt lighter, happier. Wow, she thought, I already spoke English today. I already listened to English today. Maybe I can make English part of my life. That night, Anna tried something new. Before bed, she opened a small notebook. She wrote, What did I do today? I woke up early. I said good morning in English. I listened to English on the bus. How did I feel today? I felt shy, but also happy. What new word did I learn? I learned hungry. What will I do tomorrow? I will speak 5 sentences in English. She looked at the page and smiled. This is not school homework. This is my story in English. Anna closed the notebook, turned off the light, and whispered, "Good night, tomorrow I will learn again." Her heart was warm. For the first time, English didn't feel like a heavy subject. It felt like a little friend walking beside her, and so, day by day, Anna began to change. 1 week later, Anna was feeling proud of herself. Every morning she said a few sentences in English. Every night she wrote in her notebook. She even listened to English videos while cooking dinner. Slowly, English was becoming part of her life. But then, something unexpected happened. One afternoon, Anna went to a small cafe. She wanted to buy a cup of tea. When she stood in line, she heard two tourists talking in English. They were looking at the menu and one of them said, "Do you understand what this drink is?" Anna's heart jumped. Oh no, she thought. They are speaking English. Should I try to say something? What if I make a mistake? What if they laugh? Her hands felt a little cold. She wanted to hide. But then she remembered the soft voice of Chasing English in her ears. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need small courage, one sentence at a time. So Anna took a deep breath. She pointed to the menu and said in simple English, "This one, it is tea with milk, very sweet. People like it." The two tourists turned to her and smiled. "Oh, thank you, that helps a lot," one said kindly. Anna's face turned red, but her heart danced with joy. She had spoken to real people in English. Not perfectly, not long, but real, and they understood her. For the rest of the day, Anna felt like a new person. She thought, wow, English came out of my mouth. I didn't wait for school. I didn't wait for a test. I just spoke. That night, in her notebook, she wrote, "What did I do today? I helped a tourist at the cafe. How did I feel today? At first, I was scared, then I felt happy. What new word did I learn? Tourist. What will I do tomorrow? I will try to speak one small sentence in English again." As she closed the notebook, Anna smiled softly. She understood something important. Fluency doesn't come all at once. Fluency comes from small brave moments like the one she had today. And she whispered before sleep, "English is not only my study, English is my life now." The next week, Anna felt excited. She was practicing English every morning, listening every afternoon, and writing every night. She even had the courage to speak one short sentence to strangers. But one day, a bigger challenge arrived. At work, Anna's boss asked her to help with something new. "Anna," he said, "tomorrow some visitors from another country will come. They speak only English. Can you greet them at the door?" Anna's eyes grew wide. Me, speak English to visitors? In front of everyone, her heart beat fast. She wanted to say no, she wanted to hide, but then she remembered her little notebook and the small sentences she had practiced every day. That night, Anna stood in front of the mirror. She practiced slowly. "Hello, welcome. My name is Anna. Nice to meet you." She smiled at her reflection, even though she felt nervous. She practiced again. "Good morning. How are you today?" Her voice shook at first, but with every try, she grew stronger. She remembered the words of Chasing English. Fluency is not perfection. Fluency is flow. The next morning, the visitors arrived. Anna stood at the door. Her boss watched from behind. Her hands trembled, but she took a deep breath and said, "Hello, welcome. My name is Anna. Nice to meet you." The visitors smiled warmly. "Nice to meet you too," one answered. Anna felt the fear leave her chest. She continued with one more sentence. "Please, come in, this way, please." The visitors nodded and followed her. It was only a few simple sentences, but Anna felt like she had climbed a mountain. She didn't freeze. She didn't run. She spoke English in real life. That evening, she opened her notebook and wrote, "What did I do today? I greeted visitors in English. How did I feel today? At first, afraid. Then, very proud. What new word did I learn? Visitor. What will I do tomorrow? I will practice more polite sentences." As she closed the notebook, Anna felt a soft smile spread across her face. For the first time in her life, she wasn't only learning English, she was living it. Weeks passed, and Anna kept her little habits alive. She spoke 1 or 2 sentences every morning. She listened to English while walking, cleaning, or cooking. She wrote in her notebook every night. She was not perfect. Some days she was tired. Some days she made mistakes, but she never stopped. Slowly, she noticed something magical. English was no longer scary. It felt like a normal friend who walked with her every day. One morning, Anna looked in the mirror and said with confidence, "Good morning. Today I feel strong. English is part of my life now." She laughed softly. She remembered the shy girl who once thought fluency was impossible. Now, she was speaking little by little, and people could understand her. She wasn't just learning grammar or vocabulary, she was living with English. That night, she opened her notebook and wrote, "What did I do today? I spoke English with myself and with others. How did I feel today? Happy, free, and proud. What new word did I learn? Confident. What will I do tomorrow? I will keep going, one step at a time." Anna closed her notebook and whispered to herself, "This is not the end. This is only the beginning." And that is Anna's story. Dear friends, just like Anna, you can also make English part of your life. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to study all day. You just need small daily habits, simple, friendly steps that add up to big change. Here in Chasing English, we believe every reader, every listener, and every dreamer can grow. And that includes you, so keep reading with us, keep listening. Keep speaking, even if it's just one small sentence. Step by step, English will become your second home. Thank you for being here with Chasing English. Remember, every day is a chance to practice. Every word is a step forward, and your fluency is waiting for you. Subscribe, stay with us, and let's keep growing together. See you in the next story, friends.